After 24 hours, this video will be removed. Playing on scarcity. Hey you! Yes, you who are watching this video. I just want to say that you are lucky because you'll be given the chance to watch this exclusive and life-motivating video before I delete this one. But are you? I know most of you are familiar with the concept of scarcity. Oftentimes than not, when we see that there is a limited supply of something, or it only remains for a short span of time, our minds tend to believe that it is more valuable. You might have clicked on this video for this exact reason. It is said to have just a short time before being erased. And it succeeded in its goal of getting you to view it as quickly as possible. Now, this is not a clickbait, so before you click away, let me explain why I wanted you to watch it. Scarcity has evolved into an extraordinarily strong tool for advertising to use to persuade you. As previously said, when something is limited or scarce, our brains tell us it is more valuable than when it is numerous. Advertisers are aware of this, and they utilize it to persuade you to spend your money and buy their products. This method is commonly employed by online retailers, such as Amazon. Only 2 left in stock. Save up to 50% until June 30. Sale ends on December 30th. Offer expires after 3 hours. These are just a few instances you could come upon. Scarcity is used by advertisers to instill fear in you. They want you to purchase their goods right away, so they convince you that if you don't buy it right away, it could be gone by the time you return. When something is abundant, we have more time to think about it and make a sound decision. But when it appears to be scarce, we abandon all logical reasoning and make emotional and illogical judgments. Scarcity effectively eliminates the option of saying, "Perhaps I'll purchase this later." It compels you to take rapid action or risk losing the chance. Your only alternatives are yes or no. Maybe later does not exist, since if you wait, the offer may be lost forever. Look at this lovely condo. Doesn't it look good? However, it is not as compelling as it might be. Advertisers will utilize scarcity to make something appear more appealing and valuable. The end result is as follows. First, social proof is applied. It shows that this place has already been booked and enjoyed by others. They want to assure us that we will enjoy it as well. Secondly, the deal is presented as exclusive. It's like though we found a rare treasure at a bargain price. It's almost as though we were extraordinarily fortunate. Third, competition is forced. It tells us how many individuals are interested in the same offer. This compels us to book this location before someone else does. Fourth, a shortage of supplies is shown. This indicates that there are just a few rooms available and that demand is strong. Someone else may take the remaining room away from us. Fifth, there is a time limit. The deal at this low price will expire shortly, and we must act quickly or the sale will be lost forever. Obviously, these 2 examples are an exaggeration, but the point is that it's the same room for the same price. However, the second one appears to be far more valuable, as we appear to be receiving a fantastic deal. And it drives us to book it as soon as possible, since we don't want to lose out on what appears to be an incredible offer. The fascinating part is that all of this information may be made up entirely. There may be plenty of rooms available, or no one else is interested in that deal. and you could have all the time in the world to make a reservation without the price being changed. I've noticed a lot of websites that leverage scarcity to encourage us to buy their products. They offer discounts on their products for a period of time. But when you go back to their website a month later, the identical product still has the same offer. But why do most people fall for this trap? From an evolutionary standpoint, this bias would have benefited humans thousands of years ago. Things were genuinely limited and restricted at the time, so they had to take advantage of every opportunity to obtain food, drink, or shelter, or they would perish. But with so many businesses nowadays, this evolutionary tendency is now working against us. Advertisers just utilize it to convince us to spend our money. So how can we safeguard ourselves from it? The first step is to recognize this trap and understand that this exists. Now, there are many shapes and forms in which this bias can be used, but the next three are the most popular. Number 1. Limited number tactic. This is the most common one. It's when the customers are informed that a certain product is in short supply. Only 2 items left. Hurry and grab yours now, for example. Number 2. Deadline or time limit tactic. This is where a time limit is imposed on a customer's opportunity, notifying them that they must make a decision within that time frame. If they do not, the chance will be lost in the allotted time. It's commonly seen as "the offer expires today." This video's title is another example. Number 3. High demand tactic. Customers are notified that the product is popular and that many others want to get their hands on it. However, it also creates direct competition with those individuals for the product. Also, whenever other people desire something, we make the error of assuming that it must be wonderful, since everyone else wants it. Now is a great time to hit the like and subscribe button with no scarcity, but open heart to connect and learn more. Let's continue. Understanding the causes and tactics of scarcity pressures may not be enough to keep us safe from them. That's because knowing is a cognitive thing, and cognitive processes are suppressed by our emotional reaction to scarcity. So if we are faced with a certain advertisement that prompts us to buy now, the best way is to pause and think. Technically speaking, we never want to purchase something that we haven't scrutinized thoroughly. Also, you may want to keep calm so you can make wise decisions about whether you will buy the product or not. After that, we may proceed to the second step, which involves asking ourselves why we want the product in the first place. Do we truly desire this item? Or do we want it because it's said to be scarce? We should make a decision only after we have asked ourselves this question. In many circumstances, we will notice that someone is just attempting to sell us something by drowning us in the scarcity trap. If you are one of the viewers who clicked this video because of the title, then it's time to rewire your brain. Follow the tips that I have mentioned, so you won't fall again into another scarcity trap. Of course, if you are on the side of a seller or entrepreneur, then you can utilize these tactics to see how you can benefit at the same time by giving great products and services. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.